99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome to the last 1 hour of the show, The Morning Crossfire. We're reaching you live from our audio studios here to me at Chris Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. Apologies, Kofi couldn't make it in today. So we've been together since 5 a.m. If you missed out on our conversation since 5 a.m., the show starts from 5 a.m. and we'll start with the biggest conversation in the country, from the lead to the paper, to the news at the top of the hour, to sports, and now to the last 1 hour of the show. I'm Sheriff Quadry. Nice to meet you. You can watch us live on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch live on Facebook and on YouTube. What is going on in Rivers? Why is Rivers always in the news for all the wrong reasons? What brand of politics do they play in Rivers State? Is this typical, or is just the way we play politics in the entire country? The question is, who are the governors that have completely given their local government autonomy? Particularly in Rivers State, has it ever been like that? And what are the state assembly members doing by amending the laws of the state, giving themselves the power to extend the tenure of local government chairmen? What is the position of the Constitution on this? All of this we'll try to unravel, to unpack in about 16 minutes in the show. We've got on the show this morning the news manager, CoolWazobialnfo FM, Port Harcourt. Chioma Ezenwafor joins us live. Chioma, good morning to you and thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Sherry. Good morning. Good morning, Lagos.
Yes, let's begin. I'm going to first start with, the state broadcast of the governor yesterday. Was this before the chaos or after the chaos? Tell us exactly how, Rivers received that broadcast yesterday.
Okay. If you've noticed, of course, this is like a fallout of the feud between the former governor, and the present governor.
Right.
And it was expected, actually. What happened yesterday was expected, considering that the tenure expired on Monday. And even from Monday, we started seeing some local government areas that some youths were already making comments and gathering and all of that. And so by Tuesday morning, the broadcast came out making it clear that heads of administration should take over at the local council. And at the time, there were already people positioned at these various council secretariats. The one in Obiakpo local government, which is about a few kilometers from our office here. There were already people with canopies, people cooking, waiting, and kind of just getting busy. And the idea for them was Did
you say people cooking?
Yes, we had canopies and people just very ready to receive. It looked like an event was going on in front of the council. And that was the similar thing playing out at Falga. That's the Port Harcourt local government council as well, way back in town. And then we didn't see that in Opobo and Bonny, actually, because those are the two local governments that had already were willing to leave office at the expiration of their tenure on Monday. Right. And we spoke to some of the council chairmen, and they explained that they are holding on to the case that is coming up tomorrow, and they believe that the legitimacy of the Amehule-led assembly gives legitimacy to the extension of their time in office, and that's why they believe they are still council chairmen. And so, how did Rivers people receive the governor's broadcast? I would say it kind of helped make it clear what the governor's actions were, and I must say that it gave credibility to whatever the crowds at these different secretariats were willing to do, or however they said they were there to make sure that the directive of the governor, that's what they said, they were there to make sure that the directive of the governor actually is carried out, and that's allowing the heads of administration. But this was all going on a public holiday, and we all kept wondering, no one is supposed to be at work on that day. And so the council chairmen were not expected at work yesterday as well. And so when we saw that there were shots fired at Falga, that's the Port Harcourt local government secretariat, because the council chairman had showed up and was not allowed to get in. It was obvious. Like I said, this was expected. really. For those who's been following the politics, it was expected.
I want to talk to you about the role the National Assembly, the State Assembly, Martins and Mehule faction of the Assembly, to be precise, played in this. The news has been that they altered the local government laws of the state to grant themselves the powers to extend. And from the report that we got from our newsroom in Port Harcourt, some of these local government chairmen were holding on to that extension of their tenure in office. Chioma.
Yes, they were actually, and the court had already before now.
Yeah.
That's before the expiration of this tenure.
Yeah.
Said that particular law that was amended by of course, that there was it was vetoed, and so it didn't go through the governor. The lawmakers acted on their own, and that was part of what the court said, that local government law that the current council chairmen are now holding on to, it's invalid. Okay, and that's for the Amehule side. There's also the Oko Jumbo side, the 3-man assembly, as we have it in River State. Right. Yes, they are currently, if we go by the statement that was released last night, there's a screening going on right now. The assembly are about to screen 23 caretaker chairmen to man the various local governments, and what would play out, would wait to see after that screening.
When did the screening start? They already started screening candidates to take over council chairman.
The statement said 8 o'clock today.
Today.
And so this is this is past 8. It appears until I came on here, I couldn't confirm whether it was started, but we know these things go by the time, with the time that they set them.
That's right. I want to talk to you very briefly about the reactions from ex-agitators, ex-militants who have come out in defense of the state governors and the ensuing chaos that later came out. And I'm saying this because I know Rivers very well. Any small thing is chaos. Everything scatter. And people start to mind the fallout of this chaos much later on. What is the opinion, the general opinion of the people, especially in those flashpoints, the Akukutoru, the Omuma, the Port Harcourt, Falga, and all of that, in terms of the chaos that started yesterday? What were people thinking? Were people scared? Were people afraid to go out? Was there free movement? Or do we have a massive collaboration, with the people on this particular crisis, especially that happened yesterday?
Okay, it was a public holiday already, so the schools were closed, the banks were closed, the public offices were closed as well. And a lot of people I know actually avoided movements around secretariats. Because of that, and of course, because at some point the police took over, barricaded entrances to these places. So yes, it affected activities only around the areas where the secretariats were located.
Okay.
But the normal activities in the city of Port Harcourt really went normal, because it was a celebration for a lot of people, time to hang out with family. I don't think anyone was stopped from doing that. But for people who had their movements restricted, it basically was around the secretariat. And the Akukutoru and the Asaritoru areas, these are areas where, because in recent times we've seen a lot of groups for the Geo-ethnic nationality, a lot of the Ijaw-speaking local government areas. We've had a lot of these groups come out to say that they are supporting the governor, and we believe that's why we saw a lot of activity go on around these areas,
right?
Around these local governments that you just mentioned. And then in Omuma, the Omuma is where the deaths were recorded, the death of the vigilante member that died and the policeman that died. That's where, but the details isn't clear. The police didn't give any details as to what happened.
Have we heard from OSPAC yet as regards that death? Has there been any official communication from OSPAC?
They've not spoken to us on that, and we're following it up to understand exactly what happened. Because at the time we reached out to uh, people in Omuma, because Omuma is not close to Port Harcourt.
That's right.
Omuma
It's
is,
quite far. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's quite a distance.
Yeah.
And but at the time we reached out to those there, it was the same, barricading of secretariats and ensuring that no one gets in. So at some point, it must have escalated. We cannot confirm that at this point, but we'll get to that to know exactly the details. But the police didn't reveal that.
I want to talk to you about the police, and then we'll wrap it up afterwards. The police also lost one of their men to the fracas yesterday. Any update from that
Yes.
end? Has there been any form of strict policing, especially in Port Harcourt and Amuma?
Okay, we understand that the governor held a security council meeting after with all of the invasions that we saw at the secretariat yesterday. And shortly after that, we see that the police they've now taken over the council secretariats. Even till this morning, we see that police vans are parked at different secretariats, and even the council chairman who refused to leave. That's the likes of Ikwere. Council Chairman Simon Wanasike, who refused to leave as of yesterday, as of last night, said he was going to allow the police, be at the secretariat, and then he left. And so we see that the police have demonstrated that they are not taking sides and they are purely out to protect lives and property. They've also said it so, and also to ensure that things do not escalate. But no, there are some people accusing the police of taking sides. Some people believe the police are not as professional as they should be. But we didn't see that in the field, actually.
Finally, let's talk about the position of the political parties, the camps. What are they saying regarding what happened yesterday?
Now, the PDP, as we have it in Rivers State, is actually divided at the moment. We have the PDP caretaker chairman, and then we have the PDP, and those people are not supporting the governor at the moment. Okay. And then we have those who insist they're executives of the party who are supporting the governor. And so those on that side of the divide support the governor's actions, and they haven't come out with an official statement. But before the expiration of the council chairman's tenure, we had lots of groups who kept asking, and political parties also kept asking and requiring that the right thing be done so that we do not have a breakdown of law and order in the state. And so the PDP, as they are divided, we understand some of them support the governor and others do not.
Chioma Ezenwafor, news manager, CoolWazobialnfo, Port Harcourt. Thank you so much for joining us on the Morning Crossfire today.
Thank you for having me.
There you go, Lagos. It's been fun speaking with our news manager in Port Harcourt, Chioma Ezenwafor. Giving us the update as to what is happening in Rivers. We're going to go right now and take your thoughts on the happenings in Rivers State, the positions that people have taken, different people, different folks taking sides in this same broadly happening in that city. Beautiful city, if you ask me. Very beautiful, well planned if you move in some places there. Beautiful people as well, very, very welcoming. Very, very hospitable people. It's just that, politics. Politics in Rivers is another level, really. So let me go. Let me go. Let me start taking your thoughts on what you've heard, the updates you've heard this morning so far. We're going to do this. Let's take one or two calls before the break. 277-0993, 277-1993, 277-2993, and 277-3993. You can start dialing the number with the code 0201. You can dial any number with the code 0201. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning to you.
How was the summer celebration?
Good, thank you.
Emeka is my name from Satellite Town.
Welcome, Emeka.
I am particularly disturbed with the developments in River State because it has the propensity of snowballing into something that might involve the entire Niger Delta region. Taking into consideration the spread of the Jaw population as against the supposed godfather, where the godfather comes from, that the one that is trying to make sure that it continues to reign all the way from Abuja. You see, I think it's high time the rule of law be allowed to prevail in River State, because this is a constitutional matter. And since the matter is coming up in court, I think tomorrow or so, I will urge all parties to sustain the status quo. let peace reign. Let them hear from the courts. Because the tenure elongation is something that the court has to adjudicate on.
Right.
I'm also hoping that the governor will rein in as the chief executive of the state and call off those militants from the streets. Let the police be allowed to do their job so that this state does not result in clashes. We know River State is a state that is engulfed with...
The funny thing is that the court has already educated on the tenure elongation. Court has voided it and said that the ground norm, the Constitution of the Federal Republic supersedes whatever amendment that the Martins Ameule-led faction has done.
Yeah, what is the problem? Why is people like one of CK trying to foment trouble in River State? I saw the video where he was threatening fire and brimstone that he will not leave until 6 months later. You see, they must understand that there is a governor in place. He's in charge of the state. And like you said, the court has already voided whatever the House of Assembly came up with.
Right.
Let them understand that when your tenure is over, you leave the place. It's not your private residence. It's not your property.
Right.
Let the rule of law prevail. Let the Constitution allow it, because lawlessness begets more lawlessness. And if this is allowed to thrive, trust me, it's not just about River State. The entire Niger Delta of the Gulf, and by extension, maybe Nigeria. So this is not about calling on Mr. President or the IG. Let common sense prevail.
Right. Thank you too for calling. Appreciate it. Pastor Ladipo, you're going to have to call me back. I'm really sorry because I'm due for a break right now, okay? Please bear with me. Do try and call me back. Then we're going to talk afterwards, all right? Meantime, I think I can squeeze in one or two messages. Yomi Williams says, a notorious political quagmire in River State keeps metamorphosing. I wonder how the affairs of the state would have been had the tussles to govern were for the people from party politics to fall out of Godfatherism versus Godsonism. Let's go to break, Lagos. We'll be back in a moment. Stay here.
Stay one step ahead with the latest news and trending conversations here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Don't tell people you've added weight. Why are you losing weight?
Yeah.
Eating. No, it's not your business.
That money, the pass is good. That finally.
We should be patient and pray to God that God is going to answer our prayer.
Please, it is not all about prayer. It's not like everything is not prayer. That is Nigerian mentality. It's not finding happiness in your home. You pray.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
House of the Dragon is back, and Westeros is on the brink of civil war. The king is dead, the royal line of succession is in question. House Targaryen is divided and all must choose to bend the knee to their king or queen.
Don't miss the show everyone will be talking about. Streaming every Monday on Showmax. Sign up now from 1,200 Naira to access all our entertainment. Showmax, streaming for Africa.
Show some more love today with 4 more packs of your favorite Indomie noodles in Indomitable and Super Pack cartons. Also, each Indomitable pack is now 200 Naira, while Super Pack is now 350 Naira. So hurry now. Offer valid till stock lasts.
Just when I thought that I would be a tenor for the rest of my life, hey, I finally found a way to escape that bondage. I should not even say my village people's bondage. But you guys, I just became a landlord in Lagos, on the island, with the Grande Properties rent-to-own scheme, and I paid only 30% deposit in 3 installments. And I got stress-free financing that I can pay back for as long as 30 years while living in my new home. Ready to become a landlord? Join the League of Smart Home Owners with Le Grande Properties today. It is that easy, that smooth. Secure your future now with Le Grande Properties. Call now at 091-5500-7877 or 080-344-06817. Le Grande Properties, where dreams find a home. You are still here. You better hurry and make that call now.
Of trading himself. James, hello.
Susan, I beg. Say you the wine me.
For where? You who no longer depend solely on your salary.
So you people trade and don't carry us along in this office, Abby?
Jerry, now you they talk like this. Who doesn't want an extra stream of income? But I'm still looking for better trading conditions, I beg. Fast execution on my trades and possibly an account where swap no go carry all my profits where I no know.
Guy, hfm.com.
For me, I wouldn't mind better spreads at all, and it won't be a bad idea to be able to make withdrawals in a flash.
All we want is transparency transparency and great customer service.
Guys, I said HFM.com.
Which one is HFM.com again?
Switch to HFM today to enjoy ultra-fast execution, 1 to 2,000 leverage, tight spreads, swap-free, and more.
Guy, show us the way now.
Wait, are you sure deposits and withdrawals are sharp?
I said
HFM.com.
Visit www.hfm.com. HFM, online trading at its finest.
Show some more love today with 4 more packs of your favorite Indomie noodles in Indomitable and Super Pack cartons. Also, each Indomitable pack is now 200 naira, while Super Pack is now 350 naira. So hurry now. Offer valid till stock lasts.
Chinedu! Don't worry, Ma. He'll be home on time, just like his dad. I'm cooking their favorite jollof with Sonia tomato mix. They are here.
Hey, is that jollof ready?
Right on time.
Your loved ones will always rush home for tasty meals prepared with Sonia tomato mix.
It's so good eating together with a family.
Yes, Ma.
Sonia tomato mix brings you together. Proudly Nigerian.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable. And to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
So whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor,
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you.
You can also get it on Jumia.
Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
Amazing Day cereal. Nurture them for the future.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to the show. We're live here on Nigeria Info 99.3. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching on Facebook and on YouTube. I am Sheriff Quadry. And from 5 a.m. we've been talking about this rivers crisis. And before we went on break, we spoke with our news manager in Port Harcourt, Chioma Ezenwafor, who gave us an account of what's been happening in that state. And trust me, we'll be giving you updates as we get them from our newsroom in Port Harcourt. Meantime, let's get your thoughts on what you think about the political crisis in Rivers State, because right now we don't even know. Like our news manager just said before the break, that the state is already screening 23 caretaker committee chairmen. You heard that exclusively here on Nigeria Info. The screening started about 30 minutes ago. She said in their circular it was stated 8 a.m. That in itself is another thing that may further compound the problem in that state, Rivers State. But however it will pan out, she also mentioned that the state police, from the prism of a news journalist, the state police have been seen to be very balanced and fair, even though some politicians are accusing the state police of being biased to some party against the other party and all of that. But if you missed out on that interview, you can go check them out after the show so you can get updated as to what is happening. Meantime, let's head back to telephone. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Eyo from Ikorodu.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, I think the level in which
Do me a favor. Turn off your radio. Do me a favor, please. Turn off your radio quickly.
Are we okay now?
Please go on.
So the level in which reverse crisis has gotten now is beyond political solution. What we need is constitutional solution.
Okay.
Nigeria democracy has come of age. Let us try to practice our own laws. They are not just there in the constitution for formality. You understand? These people violated the constitution that says you don't leave your party when there's no national crisis in the party. You left. And the court has said you are what? You have lost your seat. And now one person who have lost his seat now came and give a law that he has to elongate. What is my elongation? Elongate what? You understand? Your years are 3 years, and you have finished your years. You have to go. So we don't need a political solution here. My brother, let us establish the laws. Okay. Let's follow the constitution. Anybody who violated the law should take its course upon the person. Nobody's above the law.
Okay.
You understand? Whether you are former governor or you are local government chairman or whatever, let's follow the law.
That's noted.
That is where you discover there's going to be peace and orderliness in the country.
Thank you.
When you begin to say, go and meet president will come and tell you the political solution. At the end, what have we found the solution here?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your thought, Ayo. Appreciate it. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Shady.
Good morning. Sorry for holding you the other time.
No problem.
Right.
This is Pastor Ladipo calling from Morilegum.
Okay.
My take in all of this is this, Oga Sharif. You see, they have weakened our judiciary, sincerely speaking. I think there was a time in this country, even in the face of military dictatorship or military era, the judiciary hold their ground. Oga Sharif, it look as if all manner of judgment here and there is emboldening these politicians. Now, when you know you have left your party constitutionally, it's not because there are no consequences for actions, because we reward bad behavior. That is why some people believe that they can flout the law and nothing will happen. It's so painful that we find ourselves in this quagmire. Oga Sharif, what is happening now is that the current local government chairman, they are just believing that they have a backing. Your tenure has ended. You know. You are not saying a state assembly, elongated. Elongated what? Pushing Babe now, leave the place now so that peace can reign. They should allow this state to enjoy peace for crying out loud. Thank you and God bless Nigeria.
Bless you too. Thanks for calling me. Appreciate it. Let's see who is here. Good morning to you. That call has dropped. Before I jump on the next call, let me quickly squeeze in this message here. Olushagaja, he says, local government chairman, their tenure has expired. If any one of them is caught parading themselves as LG chairpersons, the law states clearly that it's a treasonable offense and they will be prosecuted and punished accordingly, as it is stated in the Constitution of Nigeria. I'm happy Fubara did not disappoint me. He did it Wike way. That's Olushagaja who dropped that here. Olishaga, thank you for sharing. Appreciate. I've got another one here that says, somehow, perhaps if Governor Fubara had conducted the LGA chairmanship elections earlier, all that happened might not have happened. That's Casey Celestine who dropped these on WhatsApp. Let's take this one. It says, on the protests in River State, please, I want to ask, is Wike still the governor of River State? Why is the president keeping mute, please? The Super Eagles should make sure that... So he's just combining everything. Well, thank you for sharing. Appreciate it, okay? Wike is not the governor anymore. Hasn't been governor for some time now. So, but then, thanks for trying. Good morning to you.
Hello, Sheriff.
Good morning.
Yeah, Abu Rima is my name.
Welcome.
Just to answer that question, if Wike is still governor, he's no longer governor. Fubara local. So, if Rivers people have not sold their souls to Wike, then they have no reason not to support the present governor. Thank you very much.
Thank you to you for sharing your thought. Appreciate it. I've got a message here, though. This person says they can't get it on Skype. Oh, really? Okay. Let me quickly activate that. I don't know what happened. We used Skype earlier. So you'll be able to get us on Skype now if you're in the diaspora and you'd like to join the conversation. You can try now and you would get in. I'm going to quickly take this call, then we'll see if we can jump on any Skype call this morning. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This market woman.
Welcome.
This matter about Wiki. This thing take place in my state before, Edo State.
Okay.
Did you know why Obaseki win? Because most people in Edo State were behind Obaseki. That is why we win. And those who have money also in Edo State back Obaseki. That is why we win that fight between him and the former governor.
Yeah.
Then again, that kind of fight take place in Lagos State. But they have to go. So this matter, I don't sure that governor will win it. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right. I think you mentioned this earlier as well, that you're not sure the governor was going to win. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sharif.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good to hear from you, please.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, Sharif, my submission this morning is that people are shouting of fatherism or no fatherism. But have we asked ourselves, how did the present governor get there? Was it not by the same fatherism?
True.
That is the question we should ask ourselves.
Very
now somebody
true.
who puts you there is now telling you that I will control you. Until we stop this fatherism of 18, I cannot put you there and I will not be able to control you. That is exactly what is happening. Was it the real winner of the election? This is the question we should ask ourselves. Sharif, thank you.
Thank you to you for calling. Kanu is joining us on Skype. Let's hear from him. Kanu, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, Sheriff. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, my name is Irabuchi Kanu. Let me contribute mine to nation building, actually. It is unfortunate. Let me take it from different angles because it is multifaceted, the problem in Rivers State. One of your callers talked about the judiciary, and you see that judiciary equally have a hand in it. And there's nothing you can do. Nigerian judiciary at the moment is leaning on parochial and primordial sentiments, where the nation's head of judiciary, in terms of the CJN, is employing his own son into the judiciary, and appointment from every angle. So what do you expect? When he who pays the piper detects the tune. If he has appointed his son for a purpose. Having said that, the problem in Rivers State, yes, remember, you said it. The judiciary equally said the tenure allegation is null and void. Now, those guys committed treason. What stops the police from picking them? So, for my own, police has taken side. Stopping the head of local government administration from taking over the administration of local government in Rivers State means they are taking side with Abuja. What do I mean? Why do I say so? The law says anybody that commits a crime is to be arrested. Why are they not arresting them? Nigerian law is for the poor. Let me still tell you another thing. Chioma Ezenwafor made a mistake. There is no news we've gotten that people are being screened. Why should she bring it up? Why should she bring it up? The governor made excuse me, Sheriff, please. The governor made
how do you know that there is no news that is being that people are being screened?
I listened to the news this morning from Rivers State. I'm ident from my time when you were in Rivers State.
You listen to the news. We're talking about a news manager. You listen to the news. The news manager is giving you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what, see where I'm going. The governor said till when they get further notice. He didn't say they were going to be.
Notice from where?
Yeah, that's the governor. It's going to come from the governor. So this is just being sensational. That is sensationalism by my own rating. I don't mean, I'm not trying to disparage no doubt.
No, actually, you're wrong, actually. You're very wrong. What if you now heard the next hourly news that people are being screened? Would you come back to come and recount what you've said?
No.
Because you didn't. Hold on. Because you didn't hear it in the news.
Let's have a conversation.
Because you didn't. Hold on first. Before you see that's the mistake you're making. Somebody that is managing the news is giving you a scoop, And you are calling it a misrepresentation.
But in this, let's just get it this way. In this context,
what context?
It is she's privy to that development.
Yes,
she should just leave it till she makes it public. At the moment, she has already given it, which will even heighten the tension in Rivers State. That's the area I'm going.
Okay.
That's the area I'm going.
Well,
we are looking for a way.
The area you have gone is wrong, actually. But thank you so much, Kano, for talking to me. I appreciate it. How else do you get news? Why do you interview people? Why do you bring resource persons? Why do you bring people who have access to information on radio to talk? Your position is frightening, honestly. Well, thank you. Regardless, thank you for your thought. I appreciate it. It's 8:43. I spent quite a number of time with you, Kano. Appreciate your time, regardless. Appreciate it. I have this one from Tunde. Tunde is in Ekpe. Tunde says, let those LG chairmen in River State carry their chairs and leave. You mean? Their tenure is over. Rivers, no be Lagos. That's Tunde from Ekpe. Tunde, thank you for sharing your thought. For those who missed out on our interview with our news manager in Port Harcourt, she stated clearly that the communique that they got is that there is a screening of caretaker committee chairman ongoing right now. Well, the screening was meant to start by 8 a.m., so we can't say for sure if it has started. But from the communique that she was able to get, there was going to be a screening at 8 a.m. today for caretaker committee chairman, which is natural anyway for politicians. Once the tenure of a local government expires, they screen people for caretaker committee chairman, which in itself is illegal to start with because Constitution of the Republic does not recognize caretaker committee chairman, no matter how you look at it. Let me quickly take this call here that just came. Abiola is calling us. Abiola, how you doing?
Good morning, Ogashari.
Good morning to you.
Yeah. Thank you for your good. This Rivers matter, the thing get at CB. But the major problem is the judiciary that has gone down the drain. You will hear one judgment today. I know even if I was just listening to channels now, confusion. This one, if you invited two guests now, he will talk about one judgment somewhere. That one will say another judgment. So even the interviewer said, the journalists themselves, they were confused with all manner of judgment that are just coming from left and right. So the judiciary, that is the third arm of government, I don't know if it is dead or is gone or is buried. So because I don't understand all these judgments that are just coming left and right. We knew local government is 3 years. The tenure has expired. Let the governor then make the next decision. Okay, those you are saying that they have increased your tenure.
Yeah.
Do they have the legality to increase your tenure when they have said they are not member of a particular party that brought them into office?
Right.
So we are just confusion everywhere. I don't understand. But for me, Fubara should take a stand because Wike can never tolerate the madness that is happening in River. Wike can never tolerate. We cannot tolerate 1% of it, not to talk about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we should before Yoba will say Koto Finojo Finojo.
Try it on yourself first.
If you want to use fire to burn another person, try it on yourself first. And I don't understand all these hula balloons all about. I don't understand. But Fubara should take his stand. He should do the fighting. We want it. If you want to get dirty with it, if we don't get dirty with it, then they will get dirty with him anyway, and they will deal with him. That's just the truth.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you too for calling me. Appreciate it. Again, our news manager in Port Harcourt, Chioma Ezenwafor, did mention that the scoop that they got is that the screening for new caretaker committee chairman would start at 8 o'clock this morning. Yep. Take that to the bank because here on Nigeria Info, we don't do rumors. We get class. We don't do rumors. We don't do things that are not verified. Go and verify. Chioma, thanks for coming on the show. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, you are doing a great job. Yeah, in the issue of River State, yes, last night, our Anthony from Accra. I'm doing a 9 to also.
Okay.
Last night when I was scrolling, so I saw the news, the communique. So it's very true. So people should refresh. You have to refresh with new development. And the issue of the governor nominating new caretaker committee, I think it's at the right direction because their tenure has elapsed. So they are being the same local government people from the House of Assembly. They are the ones that have been disturbing the peace. So particularly, those are the reasons that they are not be able to hold elections. So I think the governor is on the right direction. And the caretaker chairman, I know particularly now that court has dissolved that Ameule, whatever his name, as a legal member, there are no more participants of the River State House of Assembly. I think particularly the governor is on the right track.
Okay.
So I'm particularly behind him constitutionally because I'm following him.
Okay.
So I'm behind him. Thank you very much.
Thank you too for calling. Thank you. Madam Ifi is here. Let's speak with her. Madam Ifi, good morning to you.
Good morning once again.
Good morning.
I want to greet myself.
I heard you say Madam
Ifi. It's what I'm hearing that I'm speaking. I don't turn to Mama. Come, this caretaker committee is good, but it shouldn't be too prolonged. 3 months. And next, whoever is conducting the elections, to conduct the election and seal up that matter.
Right.
Let them in the next 3 months, the chairman of local government should be put in place.
There should be a new election.
For another 3 years. Yes.
Right.
No, this caretaker committee is very tempting. Before you know, you elongate it. And this is what these people are fighting for. So we look at it both ways. In the next 3 months, the real critical chairman, the real chairman of that local government should be, in place for another 3 years. You still weakest mouth. We won't have mouth to talk again. Good morning.
Morning to you too. I'm gonna go to Skype right now. I've got this call. Where are you? Okay, got it. Oh wow, the call dropped. So I'm gonna let's wait for this Skype caller. He's been trying to get in all morning. So let's try and stall so we can get him on. Fidel Amechi says River State and other Niger Delta state issues should not give people sleepless nights. We know how. Where are you now? Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna have to take this call first before I can get to that message. Good morning to you.
Hello. Good morning, Sheriff. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking.
My name is Subere Opusunju, and I'm calling from London.
Reverse person. Welcome.
First of all, I'm very disappointed with the former governor, Barrister Nyesom Wike, because as a mature person, he shouldn't let any of these things to happen. All right. And let me give a rejoinder. It is actually very correct that the new CTC chairman have been inaugurated this morning, 8 a.m. So the news manager from Port Harcourt is spot on. She's very correct and she's very professional. I listened to her interview and she gave correct details of everything that has been going on in Port Harcourt. I am following up. Thank you. She's very correct and she's spot on. And I must commend Nigerian Info Lagos for following up with what's going on in Port Harcourt. Thank you very much, Sherry.
Thank you.
And please, I would really want to call on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to call Barrister Nyesom Wike to order to stop allowing his boys, like people like Samuel Wanosike, to cause chaos in that state. Because if it happens, it will degenerate to the entire Niger Delta states, and the oil output of Nigeria will be affected. Let me stop it here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sabera. Thanks for calling. Appreciate it, okay? Hopefully, this will be resolved in no time, okay? Let me get back to the message I was reading earlier. That call was blocking my view. Now that the call is over. River State and other Niger Delta states issues should not give people sleepless nights. We know how to handle our issues. Just let the blood flow and the next is peace and life goes on. Intervention will always escalate and prolong our issues because it inspires and provokes the warlords that have been produced by the politicians. There's usually no solution until the clandestine cake is shared. More interventions, more danger. That's Fidel Amechi who dropped this here. Oh, wow. What a way to interpret. Okay. I don't even know what to add to that. The president should call Wike to order. He's keeping mute because Wike is his cohort, and they are planning to enforce their own LG chairman that will be their foot soldiers in next election. That's Henry from Shagamu who dropped that. These are the lists. The last caller on Skype don't have updated information. Your news manager was right. That's Ayo from Alakija who sent me a link that I should go and see the list there. I have another person here that also sent me the list. Okay, so it's okay. Don't send list again. Everybody is sending list to me. Don't send list, okay? That's fine. That's okay. I'm sure he knows now. He didn't know before. He knows now. So let me look for the one with no list. Let me see. Okay. Let's take a call. I'll search for the list later. Let's take a call. Well, the one without list, rather. Good morning to you. Good morning, no.
Good morning, Noah. Ekaro.
Ekaro.
Jonathan is my name.
Welcome, Jonathan.
Sheriff, I think, this talk of River State has gone beyond somebody should want Wiki, he should want that, he want this. A lot of cases, you really out this morning, a lot of cases in the court. Mm-hmm. And what I just have to say is this. Fubara, you are the governor. Mm-hmm. Whatever happens now, they will not call Wiki. Forget it.
Sure.
Everybody just talking, they should go and want
sure.
Wiki.
He's the governor, yes.
He's the governor. Whatever happens is him that they will call. So for me, the step he's taking right now, just like you said in the morning, I think it's wrong. For me, I even have an issue if somebody has been magnanimous to you. Whatever you want to say it. That's what I feel. This is the man that pushed you for to become a governor. Even though if you will fight him, must you get on the street?
Jonathan, I have to go now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for calling me. Appreciate your time. Lagos, this is where we're going to put a pause on the show. Thank you all for being a part of it. I'm Sheriff Quadry. Kofi is back tomorrow morning in the Morning Crossfire. Next is Daily Digest with Jimmy Disu. Good morning to you.
A show that awakens your passion for travel and exploration. A fresh door to a world of thrilling tours, cultural wonders, excitement, inspiration, and discovery.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.